Alrighty. Getting everything all set up. Should be good to go. Today is another one of those short streams here before work. Let's see, I think I'll do that. That should be all good. But yeah, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be doing a pretty solid amount of mining today. Just kind of gotten to the point where I have run myself out of resources, which is generally not a good thing. And the cat is meowing like he wants in, but is just standing there meowing. There we go. That's the cat, if you can hear it. But yeah, I need a ton of iron if I'm going to continue working on this base. I still don't have all of the iron bars that I need, and I'm fairly certain that I do not have enough spikes made. And so I'm probably going to need like a few thousand steel, a significant amount of like scrap iron, and the spikes and everything. So it's going to be a while till I get everything. But looks like things are reasonably good for now. Let's see. Got part of the roof done. You just can't really see it too well from here. But oops. So let me check my inventory. I do not really have much in my inventory. So why I have 95 goldenrod, I'm not sure. Make a quick trip over to the garden, take a peek at what we got going on. Okay, so I had just planted. And we're doing cotton and chrysanthemum. Good days. Yeah, I ended up wasting a pretty good number of redwood blocks when I was building. Just trying to like figure out the structural integrity situation over there, so gonna have to really get on that chrysanthemum production again. I was gonna say, that's not good. It looks like half my base over here is missing. That looks good. Okay. Not really, like, super thirsty or hungry. Armor looks fine. Clothes or whatever, it doesn't matter if they're all messed up. My mining helmet's getting all torn up though. Really? Always a wandering horde. What happened to the base? I don't know. What do you mean? Like, everything looks fine so far. And welcome, by the way. Oh, okay. Yeah, the part that, yeah, when I drove over to, the living quarters area, like, half of it just hadn't loaded in yet. So when I drove over, there was just like an opening. I was slightly nervous for a moment. It was not a good thing. But yeah, it like loaded in and everything seems to be fine now. Just gonna make a bunch of these so I don't have to worry about it for a while. Alright, so I have nothing in here, so I assume all this stuff is over at the build site. Yeah, super lucky on the garden not collapsing in on me. I'm gonna grab up a good amount of gas. So we're gonna put in some serious work today for the mining. I don't think I need anything else. I've got food and water in here, right? Yeah, I have enough to get me by for sure. So 196 should be the next horde. Oh yeah, this is new. I don't know if you've seen what we've got going on here. This is currently what I'm working on for the horde defense. Got part of the roof put in, but believe that I will need to put like one more pillar right here. Even though this is holding, it was kind of tricky getting all of that to hold in place. So I may add one more pillar to each section. And I'm still hoping that I'll be able to save this sign. I think I will. I'm gonna have the iron bars going pretty much right underneath it. I'll have to tear down the pillars here, but should be able to save the sign and just have it kind of hovering over the iron bars. And having a broken leg is no fun. My dude is super slow. Okay, yeah, I did leave it all in here. Okay. So one of my biggest needs is iron, but I am also out of stone. Used up the last of the stone at the base. So I think hitting up the lead mine is going to be my best option today. I might as well swing by the trader. I can't remember exactly which day he respawns on. I'm trying to stop by there as often as I can, so I can get those last couple items from him. But he has been kind of stingy. He's keeping the good stuff from me. Sweet, perfect timing. I don't know why I keep hitting square to open doors and things.
Something you like?
3 sets of auger parts. That's nuts. Got 2 sniper rifles. Look, he's got a little mining helmet. I could just make a mining helmet though. Ooh, $8,000 for level 76 leg armor. I mean, I'm gonna buy it, but that's it. That's crazy. No, it'll be good. It'll be basically just what I need to repair up my leg armor once it gets damaged. And still, nothing that I'm looking for. That's unfortunate. Anything? 123 Magnum rounds? That's super tempting. I mean, that's a lot. 'Cause it's like 3 gunpowder per round. How much is that gonna cost? 5,000? Ah, whatever, let's just do it. I can make it myself. And I probably should start doing more of
I
that, but
thank you, kind
I'm
sir.
feeling lazy. Maybe we've made enough money from our vending machine here to pay for that. Only 2,000, but not too bad. Alright. So this expires day 214, so we're getting close. We got about 21 days before that expires, so we're good. Alright. I think we're good to go. And I should have checked on how I was doing with the feather situation. You know what, and I keep saying that I'm gonna go hit up all of those boulders. Like, I'll just go mining and hit all those boulders. I almost fell in that enormous cave again. It's been a while, but I think I'm about due for another jump into a cave. Let me check something real quick. Okay, audio's good. Let me see how much iron I get. It'd be really easy to tell since I don't have any on me. Okay, so we're looking at 33 iron and 99 stone. I want to say that's a lot better than what I'm getting down in the mine. You know, this is stone right here. I can just test it right here. Just do that. But we do need a full undamaged block. That might be an issue. Maybe this one right here. So I got 2 iron and 25 stone. And I broke my leg. Alright, so I think that answers my question. Right, did I put those splints in my inventory? I don't need to do that. I have been, like, just going to the mine and digging all that up, but maybe the answer is to hit up these little boulder patches. Because I know especially, like, north of my town, there's a ton of them. There's just, like, mountains of boulders out there. Yeah, like... Well, I guess I should have checked on each section, because that's technically 3 sections. Per boulder. So 33 and 11. Still more than I got from the regular stone. So let's do it. Let's just drive around and scoop up some boulders. The only issue with that is like I can't just continue to mine like I could if I were actually in a mine. I'm just gonna head up to oh, there's a little patch. Yeah, I'm gonna head up to the north side of my town. There are a lot of them out there. It would be kind of interesting. It would be a lot different than me just like sitting in the hole in the mine all day. Have a chance to see the sun, the wildlife, the zombies coming creeping by. So a few boulders in. Oh man, this might actually take a lot longer than I had hoped. Zombie sounds like it needs a throat lozenge. Well, alright. I probably should just like drive up to the north side of town because like, I'm just finding a couple boulders here and there. And that's probably gonna take me forever to do anything. And I do believe there's like a plains biome up there, so I could, I guess, start another mine, and that would get me set up. Because I'd have to dig through a ton of stone just to find the resources anyway. It's not bad, I guess, when there's a lot of boulders right next to one another. I am getting a little bit of everything. I guess that's kind of the benefit of the resource builders. What are we looking at? Well, I mean, it's not too bad. We've got nearly a stack of stone already. I'm sure if we hang out in the same area for long enough, we'll have a screamer come to visit. Lift that one. But yeah, I've been kind of just wanting to like really focus on the building. I wanted to finish up the horde defense that I was working on, but I just ran myself out of materials. That's no good. This is bound to happen though, like I'm only mining every once in a while. Little bits here and there on stream. This is definitely like the most resource intensive build I've ever taken on. So where we at? Nearly a full stack of stone now. That was a lot of boulders though. I'm trying to be like time efficient, but I don't know if that's really gonna be the case with doing this because like I have to drive around in between each set of boulders. There's just like a ton of them right here though. But already over a stack of iron, which is really nice. I did not think I would be burning through that full like chest of iron that I had at my base. It's just all gone. Yeah, just run over here. I was gonna like hop on the mini bike, but that seems exceedingly lazy. I don't know if it's really possible for an in-game character to be lazy though. It would be kind of interesting though if you didn't really do much for a long time in game, you'd start losing your athletics score. It's like athletics starts going down. Stamina regeneration slows. That's another thing, while I'm out here, I can actually grab up all these surface nodes that I keep passing up. Those are super valuable. You see, like right over here, we got coal. That's what I actually need. I have a pretty good amount of nitrate at the base, but nowhere near as much coal. I'm still getting a ton of frame loss when looking over to the southeast. I'm not sure why that is. Oh, broken leg, so slow. Maybe I should have driven over there. Sweet, got our stack of stone. 2 stacks of iron. I'm digging that. Alright, so let's see. Let me take a quick peek. So there's a couple boulders here and there. I've kind of cleared a lot of those out though. So I do believe I'm just driving. See, like right there is an enormous cluster of boulders. There's probably like 10 of them right there. But yeah, let's just drive to the north side of town. That's gonna be where it's at. So I'm not sure if this is gonna be the best way to go about my mining, but I haven't really done this on this stream, or this series, I guess. So it'd be kind of interesting to check it out and see how it pans out for the day. On base, load it in. Doesn't look like it's falling apart, which is fantastic. Good times. Okay. Trees are nearly ready. Probably like another day or two and be able to harvest that again. It looks like I can just run the auger all the way down to 0%. It's gonna take 3 hits on these boulders no matter what. Oh, it's actually gonna take 4 now. Alright, so that's as low as we can go. About 9 or 10%. Okay. I'd say it's still worth it though. I might just like swim over to that little island real quick. Looks like it has its own little cluster of boulders. Well, I guess by swim I mean wade through the very shallow water. That's weird. I thought this had more boulders on it. Okay. Hey, stuff. Let me just scrap that. I might as well just scrap that. Alright. So I really haven't even gotten to the dense patches of boulders I was talking about. Or even farther north. Oh, I'll stop right here. A little cluster. Kind of surprised I haven't had any zombies come visit me while I'm doing this. It's like making all kinds of noise over here. Got my fantastic bridge here. Alright. Okay, so it looks like I can just kind of roll by each section here. This isn't too bad though. Like, I'd say you're mining like this is slightly less monotonous than just mining in a underground mine for the day. Having like the changing scenery is really nice. Being able to loot things from time to time, also nice. Hey there, Toby. We're on a boulder hunting mission today. Just in need of resources desperately to continue this build. So I've decided to kind of mine this way today rather than hanging out in an actual mine. It seems like I've hit a lot of boulders, but I haven't used like a ton of gas, which is kind of nice. I guess that's something else I got to keep in mind is how much I'm getting on the return for the gas used. There's so many of these boulder patches out here. Wow, they're just everywhere. And it's like, this will be the only time that I really get to do this, unless I go wandering off somewhere else. I can't. It's not like, a mine you can just keep digging down, right? It's like, once these are gone, they're just gone. There's nothing left. I'm not even gonna bother with that. Sweet, working on our 4th stack of iron, though. That's pretty dope. Hey, where'd the body go? Alright, well, he's gone. But yeah, that's actually really good. Working on the 3rd stack of stone. We haven't hardly used any gas doing this. And we've got 1200 lead, 1200 coal, 1300 nitrate. The nitrate being more is because I hit up a couple of those surface nodes. So this is a little bit better than I had assumed it was. Getting farther and farther away from my mini bike. That's alright. Not much to worry about here. It's daytime. Zombies are slow. And there's a lot of coal right here. Get loaded up. So I can at least get 6 stacks of iron. Then I can go ahead and load all 3 of my forges back up. Still probably not going to be enough, but it's absolutely a good start. stone is kind of a serious issue though. Like we're just out of stone back at the base. Take a peek at the map again. Oh, right here, look at that. Like a whole string of them right there, and then like these two clusters right here. Stop by this bunch on the way. Man, they're just everywhere. There are so many boulders out here. Let's go to this patch. It's like, it almost doesn't even matter which direction I go. I'm just like surrounded by boulders. This is phenomenal. Oh my gosh, this is really slow. How much time do we have left on this broken leg here? 52 minutes. Alright, well, that's gonna be pretty much the rest of the stream. Wait, where's that flag at? Alright. I'll make it over to my marker eventually. But yeah, a lot of this is just kind of in preparation for the next long stream that I have. So I really have. I've just been like trying to do some building on the base, and I just keep running out of resources. And that's kind of frustrating. You just have to kind of continually do it bit by bit. I mean, with the size of the base, there's not a whole lot you can do about that. But I would at least like to be able to finish one section without having to stop several times to go mining. Anything? Anything? I'm just gonna start heading down this way. They do seem like the patches are a bit thicker down here. Ugh. We are going to have to be a little bit more careful now as it approaches nightfall here. Guess that'll just help keep things interesting now, right? And all of a sudden just have a bunch of zombies swarm up on us. Were Christine here, it would make her day. It's not bad. Starting on the 5th stack of iron. Or like already a third of the way through, isn't it? Oh, I thought I heard a zombie. I was ready. I was ready. Oh, there he is. Nice. Level 17. Shotguns are leveling up super quick. Since I have so many points, I'm kind of considering putting some points into shotgun perks. Like, I don't use them very often, but I mean, for stuff like this, you know, when I'm just out mining or like looting or something like that, it's kind of fun. Go ahead and offload some of this stuff into the mini bike. Yeah, still like surprised. I have probably only used like 1,000 gas or so. Is all that stuff still here? Come on, things, you need to despawn before I end up like leaving trash all over the map. Wow. Alright, there it goes. It's starting to... There we go. Sweet. I guess that would have been fine. Just kind of like hang out right over here. Yeah, I should definitely pay attention and take out any zombies I see before it hits 2200. While it's not too big of a deal, definitely would like to cut down on the number of zombies trying to chase me down. I probably shouldn't leave my mini bike light on. End up killing my battery. I'd rather not have to run all the way back to my base. But speaking of batteries, I do need to get started on constructing some spotlights. I absolutely need to get the spotlights going. Alright, now that it's nighttime, I'm going to be keeping the mini bike pretty close. I won't be dropping it off nearly as much. How did that miss? I'm kind of surprised at the drop on your crossbow. It seems kind of excessive. Man, that took a whole lot of doing. Are you gonna come? Oh, there we go. I think she was gonna make her way over here. Oh, oh. Oh, she juked me! Last second there, she totally just like spun around. That was good. Oop, more zombies. Oh my gosh, beer? So we got a wandering horde coming through. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's why everybody's catching up to me. I forgot. I've got a bum leg. I was like, it seems like all the zombies are just like catching me right now. Well, it's because they are. Wrecked. Oh, I gotta watch I'm not shooting my bike there. It's a good way to use all your shotgun shells up. That's kind of fun though. What am I stuck on? Oh. While trying to run here and like, absolutely failing at this. Yeah, there's still a lot of zombies coming in. I should keep the old shotgun out, it seems. Wait, why am I getting spiders and wandering hordes? That's very interesting. This is gonna be a big mess to clean up. Kinda like to save some of these rounds. Guess I should just get good though. It's tough making terrible shots. What do you mean you're not gonna catch up to me now? And I'm stunned. This is actually really bad. Man, doing this with a busted leg is no fun. What do you mean? Now I'm bleeding out again. Man, I'm gonna use all my bandages on this one wandering horde because I can't outrun any of them. Like, if you can at least outrun, you know, some of these guys, it's super helpful. The fact that there are a million of these guys, my gosh, that's a ton of zombies. They're still coming. Like, what do you mean? And that's why I don't use shotguns, because like they're absolutely useless on higher end zombies. I shot a dude probably like 10 times. Some of those at point blank range, and it did basically nothing to him. Well, that was, I guess we could say, interesting. Doing that with a broken leg is absolutely no fun. I've got bodies all over the place out here now. Let's run around and attempt to clean all of this up. What's that, pig? I don't know how you made it through all of that. Jump! Man, you can't do anything with a broken leg. Here we go. Yeah, I guess it makes sense, right? Probably wouldn't be out and about jumping around with a broken leg either. There we go. some food in my belly. Get some free hit points. Bladed weapon 76. We're getting there. Man, the wandering hordes have been pretty gnarly recently. I guess that just comes with going so long without dying. Where are we at with that anyway? 107 hours, no deaths. Pretty hyped about that. Alright, it seems like there were more bodies than that though. I was running all over the place. Black hoodie, I'll keep that. Like even when I don't have space, I'm keeping junk like black hoodies and white t-shirts. Those are good. Blood draw kits sell really well. They're also like super useful if you don't have a poppin' pills anywhere nearby, or a bunch of nurses coming through and hooking you up with the blood bags. I think that should be pretty close to about it. And I'm going to be hitting up all these boulders anyway, so I might find some more as I'm going through here. Alright. Drop that, and that, and that. Some of that. Scrap those. No, I didn't want to pick up the animal fat. Alright. I think we're good. Let's get back to work. But, I mean, I guess that's kind of like a nice distraction, right? Although I did use 3 med kits during that. I also need an antibiotic. So I are infected. Hey there, zombie. Is this another wandering horde? I don't think so. I think it's just a couple of zombies. Pretty well makes sense though. I'm over here just like augering away at everything, making a ton of noise. Might be time to go throw on the puffer coat. That's weird. It's like super foggy and rainy over there. It kind of like clears up as I walk over here. I wish you could just equip from your inventory there. That'd be nice. This would be nice. Well, hopefully that stuff is despawned. I mean, 'cause there's a really good chance I'll never be back over this way. You know, like, once I'm done mining up all these boulders, there's really no reason for me to come back. What is this building here? A couple of buildings. I want to see what that is. It almost looks like it's a one of those underground bunkers. Come on now. There we go. Oh, it is. So if I had more space in the inventory, I'd consider going and looting that place up. Man, I should have kept track of how many boulders I was getting today. Would have been kind of an interesting figure to check out. 12% here in just a moment. I'm gonna have to repair this thing up. There's so many boulders right here. This is awesome. Right there it is. Kind of expected to see a lot more surface nodes today, though. And there's been a few, not very many. It's kind of nice not playing on always run. Now I can kind of do stuff like this and not have to worry about every single zombie that I see. It's a pretty interesting challenge, though. Plenty of cotton out here. pick a bunch of it. Have it crafting into cloth scraps. Hey, look! 2 medkits. Thanks, game. I really needed those, actually. It's very kind of you. Alright, let's grab the main bike. Head on down to this next section. Dude, it's just stuck on that rock. They're getting close. A little entourage. Honestly, like, this would have been a pretty interesting place to start the game at. I mean, you're not really... I mean, I guess you're not too far from, like, a couple of towns. You could do all the looting and everything that you needed. And you'd have a nice, good setup for your base. Just being right under here. It's like fully done up in concrete. Got a water supply nearby. All the resources that you could possibly want. You know, to get started and everything. This would be a good little starter base. Alright, so we are getting there. All these zombies just like hanging out. In early game, I mean, I definitely spent a lot of time hitting up these resource boulders. Hey there, -0. It has definitely been a while. How have you been? I think last time you were here, I was doing some mining. So, not much has changed. Oh, I've been doing pretty well. Just trying to work on this build here. Keep burning through all of my resources. So I decided to, like, today's just one of those short streams before work, so I decided to just go ahead and get some resource gathering done. Probably about time to head back, though. I've burnt up most of the boulders out here. Yeah, I was getting pretty close to finishing the horde defense, and then just realizing I did not have anywhere near enough iron to get it done. I was just about to comment how like awesome tree stumps are, and then I get like 2 jars and nothing. But they can have some really good loot. amazing what survivors hid in tree stumps. Alright. I think after I finish up these last few boulders around here, I'm going to go and head back to the base. Oh, what is this? Yeah, excuse me. Oh man, voice just gave up. Yeah, it's yeah, you could call it a superstructure. It is rather, shall we say, excessively large. I think that's what we could say about it. I'm just like working on adding in a horde defense to it, so I can stop using the horde defense that I've been using since the dawn of time. Oh, there's like a whole cluster here. Alright, zombies. Nope. I'm trying to like mine around these zombies here, just kind of evade, do a bit of mining, and then try to like evade again. Work my way around. This hasn't been too bad. Like I've definitely spent a significant amount of time mining like this, but it is kind of nice being out of the out of a pit, not just like, oops, stuck underground all day. Poor zombies get no attention. Yeah, I mean, do they really want the attention though? And they seem like it. Let me just keep adding to it here. Don't like being a dwarf. Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad of a life. It's just been kind of nice to get out. See the sights. Oh, look at all these boulders. I keep saying, well, I'm going to head back after this. And there's another patch of boulders. And it's also been good for finding, like, these surface nodes, right? So lots of coal and nitrate. Um, oh, okay. I haven't played it myself. I had a friend who was checking it out. I watched some video on it. On Friday, I was playing some Resident Evil 2. Because I was very excited that they released a remake of that game. I played that game a lot back in the day. Oh, I'm not dropping resources, am I? I didn't realize I was so full on loots here. But yeah, I got into Resident Evil, did a little bit of streaming of that. Flying was glorious. Nice. Yeah, my friend was saying that was a really cool aspect of the game. Alright, this has got to be it. Like, there's a couple more boulders over there I'm gonna grab. That's gotta be it. I gotta head back. I need to start smelting all this stuff down. And there are a ton of zombies over here. Oh, there's like a whole nother cluster over there. Look at him. I think me ignoring the zombies has made the issue worse. Because now I'm just getting a bunch of them coming through here. Alright, that's pretty good. We've got a ton of stuff today. Yeah, it's been pretty interesting. Like I played Resident Evil 2 when it was on PlayStation 1, and then have pretty much not played a Resident Evil game since then, right? And I should probably take them out. I mean, I can't just leave all these zombies here. So for me, it's been going from like PlayStation 1 graphics to PlayStation 4 graphics, like all the new updated stuff. The Congo line, oh yeah. So it has been a lot of fun. I haven't really spent a ton of time on it, like with just what I streamed for a couple hours the other day. But it has been a pretty good experience so far. Okay. I think the zombies are good now. I'm bullying them. Alright, I still have a ton. Honestly, like, I'm surprised. Like, I got a lot of resources and did not really spend any gas to get them. So I'm just going to turn that into barrels so that I've got space for all of this. Still got zombies coming in. Ooh, treasure maps. I still have a ton of treasure maps. That's kind of what I'm noticing. Like, it seems pretty efficient as far as, like, the amount of resources you're getting and the amount of gas you're using. Like, it probably took more time than I would generally spend out mining. So I just had to travel around from, like one section to the next with all the boulders, but I don't know. I think it worked out pretty well for the day. Yeah, that is true. Oh, there he is. I thought that dude was closer. Oh, can't pass up the oil. But I'm also surprised at the amount of resources that I got, like by the way of coal, nitrate, lead, and all that fun stuff. Seem to get a pretty reasonable amount of that. Wait, what am I doing in my inventory that I don't have? Oh, I'm just scrapping a bunch of stuff. Oh, I guess that's fine. I have a ton of brass back at the base. I'm not gonna miss a few doorknobs. Okay, is that everything? Yeah, no doubt. A lot of stuff. Okay. Well, this, I wonder if this will help. Kind of make that disappear. So I have 1,000,000 skill points to spend here. I don't really even know what to spend them on. Like, I pretty much got everything maxed out that I want to have maxed out. I mean, some of these, like all of these things, you'll just like gain XP as you use them. Yeah, there's really not much. So maybe I do it. Why not? Let's just go ahead and spend some points into shotguns. There we go. Now our shotguns are pretty good. I didn't even check the points on that. Let's just spend them. So plus 33.8% entity damage and dismemberment chance of 4%. So there we go. Our shotguns are pretty nice now. Let's creep on back to our mini bike with our busted leg. And this is something that's kind of odd. Like, I'm not sure what this is. I kind of want to check it out, but I also don't. If that makes sense. Like, I don't want to get stuck in here. So we have a cave. Let's get a little bit of air. See, stuff like this. The water is so janky in this game. It just kind of seems like there should be something right here. Oh, there's a bag. There's probably like nothing important in there. Yay! Ah, I can't even scrap it. I don't have the room in my queue. Well, so I guess that's what's here. It's like a loot bag spawn. And I guess that's it. I don't really see anything else. There's like a little tucked away tunnel back there, but okay. And now we know. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad on the day for the iron and the stone. Kind of stoked about that. Probably take this jacket off. Bet my dude's gonna start overheating any moment now. Alright. Find our way back. Yeah, I definitely cleared out a significant number of boulders today. Oh, there's more right here. There are even more. That'll give me some reason to come back here, right? Oh, jeez. No, 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 no. Don't you dare. There we go. Am I? I hadn't even noticed. Yeah, yeah, the 131 shopping basket. I think I even have a higher level one back at the base. Yeah. Man, I didn't really pay attention to that. Well, how the heck do I get back? Okay. It's not too much further. I bet I could go look in the base. I've probably got... Well, I know I've got at least a couple of the shopping baskets in there. I just haven't done any combining of them. But yeah, since I'm getting back to the base, I'll go ahead and do a drive around. You can see the ridiculousness of it. Yeah. Yeah, I knew the bridge was around there somewhere. Alright, so here's the base. Yep, I put in a lot of work on this thing. It's pretty fantastic. You know, I spent a good like 150 days or so working on this thing. It's probably the best thing I've made yet in this game. I'll tell you what. Good stuff. Oh man, it was really annoying using that thing for as long as I did. Clearly on my level, yep. That's the good stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know if you'd seen, I added on the, like living quarters area. So I've got that going. The garden had like a strange thing where it collapsed one day, just like, it collapsed around all of the pillars, which is super strange. Um, Not sure why that was a thing. Let me go ahead and deal with these zombies with my brand new shotgun skills. Yeah, large clan base, the only one here. Oops. I need to be careful not to shoot my base. There's a chance of that. It could be like something to do with these invisible blocks I've got going on. Cause like that's been a weird thing for a while now. Like I don't know what's up with that. But it was the southeast side that collapsed in. I have no idea why. Super strange stuff. Well, see, they were just bringing me food. Yeah, the lack of aim assist. It's rough. But yeah, this corner right here, like the rest of the base was totally fine. Just like this corner just fell off. All the pillars were still in place, which is really weird. This thing just like completely collapsed. Um, and even the lights, like that light there and the one right back there, were just like hanging in midair. Everything else had fallen down around them. Like super weird. And I've had another small piece of it collapse since then. So kind of a little buggy, but I mean it's not too bad. And that's not cool. That looks like there is a pillar missing a section there. Okay. But this is what I've been like currently working on. This is going to be the horde defense area, which, as you can see, used to be a working stiffs store. There was one right here. Man, coming in here, messing up my base. But yeah, I've been having some issues with the, Ow! Don't you dare break my leg. It's almost healed. Am I still making gas barrels? Alright, I'm almost done making gas barrels. But yeah, I was having issues with the roof. Oh yeah, this is where the spikes are going to be. Oh man, I need more room. Let me just drop this, I just don't need that stuff. But yeah, in the trenches is where the spikes are going to be. I just haven't put them in yet, because I've just been working here, and I figured I would probably end up stepping on my own spikes a whole lot. But yeah, I was having some trouble getting the roof to stay in place last time I was streaming, so I'm probably going to add in another pillar, like, right there. Kind of help with that. Yeah, it holds them in pretty well. Hey there, game time. How's it going, man? Wait, where'd that crawler go? Oh, there he is. Wait, I should have space now. What do you mean? Oh, 17 seconds. Okay. Yeah, I think that'll be like the last thing. I just need to finish the roof up. Put down the spikes. But that's why I needed to go mining today. Like, I was out of resources. This is going to be tricky. Try to set that up so that the zombies wouldn't be able to hit on the door there. But I need to practice on this jump. I was doing it. Oh, it's because my leg's broken. That's why. When my leg's not broken, I can actually make it into my base. If my leg's broken, I can't. It's pretty bad. Let's see here. There we go. The assisted way in. Yeah, I think this needs one more pillar. It does hold for right now, but it is... Actually, apparently it doesn't hold for right now. So I need another pillar. Oh, hope that doesn't get you. Yeah. Okay, so I absolutely need to add in another pillar there, and let's go, I need to go start, like, smelting all the resources down. But yeah, that's kind of what I've got going on for right now. Still needs a lot of work. But I'm pretty excited to start being able to use it. And then I can finally finish these tunnels up that'll connect to the center over to the horde base. And then we'll be getting that much closer to being finished with this thing. But there's still a lot of stuff that needs to be done in here. Like, all the lights need to be put up. I need to finish, like, setting up the living quarters area. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a layer of iron bars, um, and then that'll give me a place to just kind of shoot down upon the zombies. Um, but that is gonna be a little while out yet. Oh no, don't repair. That was a waste of repair. I'd assemble. Yeah, and the whole thing, I think I need about 1600 iron bars, right? Um, I do not have anywhere near that amount yet. What can I leave in here? I guess I just go drop that off. But I've probably got about, I think, 900 of the iron bars crafted right now. Ugh, there's a door there. But yeah, I had just run out of iron. This chest was completely full, and I burned it all. I burned through all of it. So now we've got a little bit of iron. There's our stone chest with no stone in it. Still have a bit of sand, which is nice. Yeah, I've just got a serious need of resources. I can go back in the mini bike. Oh yeah, I forgot I picked up a little bit of clay today. Yay! Add our 300 clay in there. I do need to make some gunpowder. Pretty good amount of gunpowder I can make now. And good thing I picked up those 15 feathers. Totally set now. Should probably pay a bit more attention to that. Alright. Drop off the oil. Which I need to make repair kits. I mean, I guess I could just do that while I'm dropping all of this stuff off. And all my steel is gone. It's over at the base, but I'm about to spend it on those iron spikes, or those steel spikes. A little bit of scrap left. And I haven't even finished the pit. Like, there's still a ton of stuff to do in the pit. Ooh, gunsmithing, 46. That's like the best way to get your gunsmithing up is making repair kits. Am I doing... Yeah, that's the only leg armor I've got. Okay. So let's go ahead and light these up right now. And the iron's gone. Okay. I guess we'll have a little bit left, right? are we doing on cement over here? Don't really have any in there. Do we have anything? Oh man, we have a ton in here. And I'm gonna be out of stone here in just a minute. Maybe just do, I guess that'll work, just do like 1500 in each for now. Man, this stuff just goes so fast. Once I start like actually making the concrete, that tiny amount of stone that I have is gonna vanish. There we go. Just enough forges to like piss off all the screamers. Have them come pay us a visit. I should have another 250 arrowheads somewhere. There they are. You know what? Let's just let's go ahead and get into our cabinet. My gosh. We'll just make 6,000 gunpowder. 100 minutes? No? I'm gonna do 3,000 in each here. How much was it? I think it was like 304. There we go. Now that is how you get screamers to come visit your base. I have 6 forges, 2 chem stations. I'm surprised I don't have the cement mixers going. I guess I don't really have the resources for that at the moment. That can be put away. Repair kits. Just about finished. So I can put away the 50 stacks and that'll be fine. I'm just like crafting everything. Everything has to be made right now. Put those in there. Alright. My gosh, I have made everything possible. How's the dude doing on the food and the water? Need some water. I'm almost out of room for all this. I need to start making more like meat stew or something like that. Because I have this chest. It's completely full of waters as well. Come on, game. And I brought the wood over here with me, so I guess we just have a ton in the freezer now. Because that's where we keep the wood, is in the freezer. Treasure maps for days. So much clothing. I should set up a workbench. I keep saying that, but I really should set up a workbench in here. Alright, so I have a little bit of time left before I need to take off. So I'm gonna head over to the horde defense, jump, and fix that hole I just made in the roof. Yeah. Yeah, you may not want to put it in the freezer. I don't think it would be good. Let's see here. Alright, pillars, frames. And so yeah, we got some iron bars, some steel, but I have a feeling that's not going to last very long. Got about 300 spikes ready to go. I think this is all I should need for right now. Maybe a little bit of steel just in case. So let me see, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Man, I hope this doesn't all fall apart when I do this. I will be mildly upset. Hey, that was gonna happen. And what I should have done is I should have gone and checked on the garden. It actually looks kind of neat. Because I am out of redwood. This is the last that I have. These, like, 743 blocks is it. So that's right, so it should be 6. Wait, why is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Why is that off? Oh, that's right, because that's up 1 block. So everything needs to be up 1 extra block. This needs to be 7. The other one needs to be 6. Okay. Oh man, I'm not a fan of what I'm about to do. I have a feeling this whole thing's gonna come crashing down. Let's try something. Come on, game. Okay, so that should hopefully hold that in place. Okay. I think that will solve the problem with it being so hard to get the roof to stay in place. I guess we can find out. I can put up the other pillars and then just go try to add on another section. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Yep. Let's go to this side right here. And then it is kind of like, it does take up a bit more space than I was hoping to have to deal with on here, but it'll be alright. I didn't want to have any pillars under here, but it's kind of necessary. I think that's right. I hope that's right. I'm just like nailing things down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that should be good. Oh hey, my leg's fixed. Sweet. Alright, now that the leg's fixed. Success! I can jump into the base. Good times. Alright. So let's see what we can do here. Oh! Apparently we can just fall down. Fantastic. I guess if I get the edge put around here, then I'll at least have an area to walk around on top. Come on. Let's stay 195. I really wanted to have this thing finished by 196, but it is not going to happen. I could have swore I just heard a zombie. I should be able to drop from here, right? Yes. A little scary though. Oops. Man, see, I really do need to get those spikes put in, because the zombies over here just like beating on them blocks. They're tearing stuff up. Alright. I wonder if I can do this. I think that's how whatever. I can't stand up there to save my life. I'm lucky my life is not on the line here. Just need a bigger platform. That's all we need. One thing I did learn is, like, I can't really build out too far from here. Because the ramp blocks it's attached to on the top of there actually don't really have any support underneath them. The supports are directly beneath these blocks. So there's like 2 blocks out, and then the weight added onto there. And so I can't build out from the top. So that was an interesting lesson learned. More structural integrity issues. And I'm pretty excited. Like, I think this base should be a lot of fun once it's done. Or this horde defense, I guess. Be able to shoot down upon them. I should be able to jump out of the base safely. Gotta stop wasting blocks. And the hope is that the door right there will be high enough that the zombies won't be able to hit at it. So I should be able to, like, oh my gosh, hurry up and climb down the ladder, jump out, and then, you know, run around and fight him down in the spike area. I guess we could call it. Okay. I'll try this again. Okay, it hurt that time for some unknown reasons. Did not hurt the first time. What do you mean? Let me out. Maybe just do it like this, instead of like trying to do 3 at a time. Now, I've got this thing. Even though the concrete there is wet, should give me enough added stability to hold everything in place. It's just like, this is just like a massive area to cover with wood blocks. I was never put on a roof of this size with just redwood. So definitely a lot of things to learn in the building process here. This is definitely one of those things that would be much quicker on PC. Just like all of the placement is really awkward with the sticks. But we definitely get it done. I'm just trying to like slowly work my way out. I think if I start going too far from here, I'm going to have some issues. I need to start connecting it to these supports. Oh, there goes like, what was it, like 240 blocks? Let's see if we can reach this without falling off this time. No, not quite. Not quite just yet. Trying to build more out from the center here because I have had some issues like just coming out from those sides. Like I mentioned, they don't really have a whole lot of support. There we go. That should help out. So I don't think we should have any more issues. Nice. Yeah, if you watch the last video, it's kind of a trial and error episode, I guess I should say. That's weird. I should not have jumped right there. Yeah, I wasted a fair number of wooden blocks trying to figure out how to get this roof to actually work. Oh, come on now. I had somebody in here who was kind of helping me out with some ideas. Um, and then I ended up just adding in the additional pillars. Like I wanted to avoid doing that, but this wasn't really an option. And this will also help with the iron bars. Like, thought I was gonna fall just then. Yeah, so did I. I don't even know how I just put a block around the other side of that one. But yeah, having the extra pillars here will definitely help with the iron bars. Like I was pretty sure that they would have been fine, because the supports are directly beneath where they'd be attaching to. So that would have been fine. I could have made those ramp blocks out of steel, and then I could have, spanned a 16 wide gap with iron bars on there. Well, it's all looking good. I just want to get this section finished. And then we will know for sure that we are set and can continue just building the same way. Man, we have gone through a ton of blocks already. I'm gonna have to switch the garden over to primarily chrysanthemum again. I've got about half chrysanthemum, half cotton right now. Oh man. I'll just do this. There it is. Alright, so yeah, those, there's like one additional pillar there. Apparently don't need one in the center right here. That seems to be fine. Just having this one right here. And then these ones right around this section. Yeah, super hopeful that I can keep the working stiff stools sign. We'll just have to see how that goes. But the iron bars should be directly underneath this. The iron bars will be coming out from there. So, it'll be slightly floaty. Oh, what do you mean? Well, I guess we're not saving that sign. That's awful. It just like fell off. The pillars are still beneath it and it just fell off. That's messed up, game. I did so much to keep this thing in place. I was really excited about keeping that sign too. Yeah, that should not have happened. The pillars are still right beneath it. But this game has been kind of bugging out, but alright, well, that's that. No more working stiff sign. Just drop down here, whatever. Ah, that's a bummer. Yeah, I was really hoping that I'd be able to keep it because I was going to put the iron bars right beneath it. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe I should clip it. Just make a little video edit. But anyway, what's important is the roof. Man, it's super dark in here. I need to get lights. The roof is half done, which is super nice. I probably still need like, I don't know, 800 blocks or so to finish that out. 800 to 1,000, I would imagine. But we're getting close. Getting close to getting that done. Man, that is a bummer though, because I had been kind of saving that sign. I was going to have it floating in the base. It was the only thing that was left of the working stiffs. The Shotgun Messiah also has to go. It's just too close. This is where the Horde defense is going to be at. Like, they'll spawn, like, inside that building and stuff, and I can't have that. Big oof. Yeah, no doubt. Alright. Roll up into the base here. Boop. I'm not going to mess with the garden. I don't really have time for that right now, but I'm going to go check and see where we're at on the growth there. Because I do need to start planting some chrysanthemum in all 4 of the areas. Totally missed the door. Alright, so not done yet. So we're going to probably have like another day or so of growth. But yeah, it's this side right here. It's collapsed out twice for like unknown reasons. So actually this section right there, all that section right there doesn't even have fertilizer in it. I refertilized it when I first put it back together. And then just like this very small section right here fell off. I have no idea why. And so I didn't refertilize it. So maybe I do that. I can head down to the old garden, which is like right down there somewhere. There it is. And grab up some more fertilizer and finish this off. And then super chrysanthemum production is on the way. But that is going to have to do it for today. I need to boogie on. Thanks for everyone who's hanging out. Watch me do a bunch of boulder mining. Just like eating up all the boulders today. Yeah, it's not bad. I like the farm. But yeah, y'all have a good day. Maybe I shouldn't stand in that corner. That's the slightly collapsy corner. I'll stand over here. But yeah, take care, and I'll see y'all around next time. Alright, bye.